there. All right, it's going. I'll go. Hi, everybody. How you doing today? Today is Tuesday, February 26th, 2019. Yeah, we got our Hempworx shirts. We're official now.
Yeah.
Woo! Anyway, if I only had a brain, I want to talk today about all the different things of how the brain works with pain and then how the CBD takes care of that pain. You know, I think everybody knows that I'm a retired registered nurse, and I dealt with oncology or cancer patients and hospice patients, so I know a lot about pain management. But one thing, when I was in college, I was really getting into microbiology and chemistry and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to go into research until I had this professor say to me, hey, you're a people person. You need to get into some type of work that's being fun with people. So that's why I got into nursing and getting into this pain management stuff. But you know, we have a major pain crisis here in our nation, and a lot of people are turning to the opioids for pain management. But using these synthetic type of pain medications, you know, they become addictive. And if you use our CBD oil, it is not addictive, and it certainly helps with injury type of pain, chronic pain, and arthritis or inflammatory type of pain. So I kind of wanted to go a little bit about how the brain works with this type of stuff. And I've got my brain dead daughter-in-law, Mindy.
Brain dead?
Brain dead.
You're brain dead. I'm here to help you.
Yeah, I'm brain dead, I guess.
I'm not brain dead. I'm good.
Anyway, in the brain now, I try to explain to people how kind of the brain works. And I say, like, okay, if you're sitting back watching 4th of July fireworks and you say, pachoo, 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 and you have a center part and everything goes out, well, kind of think of that as being the nerves in your brain. You know, all this electrode energy stuff is going kaboom, kaboom. And when you're having pain, you have all these nerve endings that are going wherever your pain is, and narcotics or opioids stop that. But once again, you have the side effects or long-term effects of addiction. So we want to talk a little bit about how the CBD oil works. You know, when you smoke marijuana or you use some type of cannabinoid that does not have the THC taken out of it, the THC is what gives you that high feeling and happy feeling where we kick back and laugh all the time until our gut busts, you know, with funniness.
Or you eat.
Or you eat yourself to death. So anyway, it's the THC that gives the euphoric feeling. And it also gives you kind of a feeling of anxiety and paranoia. But our CBD oil, the way that it works, the THC products, if you use them, they affect the CB1, what's it called, endocannabis or something. But
Endocannabinoid.
Yes, that's it. Endocannabinoid. Anyway, and the CBD oil does not affect that because we do what's called the CB2. So you have the CBD1 that THC affects, and the CB2 that the CBD oil is manages pain through that way. And we all have that. What do you call it?
The endocannabinoid system.
Yes, we all have whatever she said. Endocannabinoid system. We all have that in our system. You know, I want to talk a little bit about nerve pain, and I know that you know a lot about nerve pain.
I do.
Because you have the fibromyalgia.
Fibromyalgia.
Yes, but nerve pain, of course, usually is indicated kind of by a burning feeling, a burning pain. And that's with like diabetics in their feet. They have diabetic nerve pain, fibromyalgia, and even multiple sclerosis. Those are the three main neuropathic type of pains that are affected. And there are medications to take, like gabapentin or some other medications that the doctors have prescribed for you. But you know, the CBD oil really helps with neuropathic pain. What does it say? Oh, it activates the CB2. I've got my little notes here, because I can't think all that straight all the time. But it activates the CB2 receptors that help with the neuropathic pain. Now, since you started using the oils, how's your fibromyalgia been?
Everything's been going really good. There's still days that I'm not going to say I'm pain-free. However, I am definitely pain-controlled. And it's not as bad. And I noticed after, I don't know, I want to say 1 or 2 days after taking oil, it was almost immediately I noticed a difference. I switched out so I exchanged, instead of taking a pain pill, I did some drops, and it started working out really, really well, and it helps a lot. So my pain is definitely less for me. But I have my pain is a lot of inflammation pain, and that's why I think it works really, really so well for me.
Good, and I'm glad you brought up the word inflammation, because most chronic pain is caused by inflammation, arthritis, anything that has the itis afterwards is inflammation. Dermatitis, arthritis, bursitis, anything with the words the ending of itis means inflammation. And the CBD oil is wonderful for inflammation, and it's because it dissolves the glycerin receptors in the brain, in the central nervous system. And what that means, I could go into a lot of scientific stuff, but if you want to look up the glycerin receptors in the central nervous system and the spinal cord, it engages these receptors to ease the pain. So that's why when you have arthritis like I do, neck, shoulders, back, hips, I have arthritis everywhere. And the CBD oil has been wonderful. And like Mindy said, we were taking pain medication or synthetic pain medications, but once we started the CBD oil, we didn't have to take as many pain medications, which is really, really good, because that's our goal, is to completely get off of it. But what's really important when we were going on the play ball episode, it's really important that you take things routinely. So don't expect CBD oil is going to work like you put it under your tongue and all of a sudden magic's going to happen. It's not. You need to take it routinely, twice a day.
At least twice a day.
Yeah.
I take mine 3 times a day. I take a half a dropper in the morning. I take a half a dropper at night, and then sometimes, if I need it, it depends on what kind of day I'm having, then I also take it midday.
And sometimes when you wake up in the morning and you're just all achy, at least with me, just getting up and walking to the bathroom, I could hardly walk. It hurts so bad, my bones and my muscles and my joints. So I've learned now that I take some of my CBD oil while I'm laying in bed. So then in about 20 minutes, because almost all medications, it takes around 20 minutes to have the full effect of it, then I can get up and go along with my day. And what we found too is that people who like to go work out and they're really sore after they work out, take your CBD oil before you work out and after you work out, and it eases the muscle pain. Mm-hmm. So we have the CBD oil that interacts with the muscles, and it also builds muscle, believe it or not. It's just a really, really good way to go. I sit there. I told you, I'm brain
dead. Did you fall asleep?
Sleep. There you go. There's our topic now. Did I fall asleep? Yeah, I fell asleep. When you have pain hypersensitivity, gives you that fight or flight type of feeling, and you can't sleep. So like when you're laying in bed and you have all these thoughts going through your mind, and you're just going, oh, I got this to do tomorrow, I got that to do, I should have done this, I should have done that. And you can't go to sleep. And if you do go to sleep, it's not very long, and it's not a quality of sleep. Well, the CBD oils have the effects, a calming effect. So it helps calm your mind so that you can go to sleep and have a restful sleep, because a restful sleep is a healing sleep. And you'll find that once you start using this, at bedtime, and it helps you sleep, and you're going to start waking up feeling better, and you take it in the morning, you go exercise, and it's just a routine that you can get yourself into to really have that quality of life. It's the THC in marijuana that gives you that paranoid feeling and the anxiety feeling, and that's the CB1 receptors, and the CBD oil works on the CB2 receptors. So when you do those, then you have, your hyperactivity or your anxiety is really much better managed, and also it helps with depression. The CBD oil will increase your serotonin in your brain, which is your happy chemical in your brain. Makes you feel happy. Is that why you're happy all the time?
I am happy all the time.
So the serotonin, and I kind of put it through, when I used to be a long distance runner, we used to have the runner's high, or get the endorphins released. Well, the serotonin is a similar type of thing that is released when you take the CBD oil. It's makes you feel really good. So it helps with depression, anxiety, and also they found out people with post-traumatic stress syndrome, it helps with that too. I have a friend who he went through the Vietnam War and had a lot of post-traumatic stress syndrome, and by taking his CBD oil, it started to manage that a little bit better, so he doesn't have such nightmares and terrible things in his mind about that war, which was a terrible war. I'm not political at all, am I? So anyway, so remember, we've got nerve pain, fibromyalgia, which is taken care of. We have arthritis, like my shoulders and my back, that's taken care of. The diabetic nerve pain in your feet will help with that. It helps with depression. It helps with anxiety. It helps with sleep. It's got everything that is. The CBD oil is such a wonderful natural thing. It's not addictive like the THC can be. It's just really a great product, and we swear by it.
We sure do. It's awesome.
So, make sure that you share our video with your friends. Go ahead.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Look at all of our videos. It's Carol Talks CBD, Mom and Me, or Mindy and Me, however you want to put it. But we always have a lot of good information. We try to have fun. Today wasn't such a fun day. It was more of an informative time. And my skin is already getting better with that cream.
I love that cream. Oh,
so
my
don't
gosh,
forget
it's amazing.
The cream, the Revive and Relief, really helps. That's what it is.
It's Revive and Renew.
Renew. Oh, Relief
there is
the
Relief cream, but
okay.
We haven't really talked about that yet. So I do have some Relief cream, and it's pretty amazing too. But we'll talk about that another time.
We've really gone over what we wanted to, but I had so much information I wanted to give you. So make sure down below you could subscribe. You could get into our
Turn on your bell.
Turn on your bell. You can get into the Hempworx thing for Carol or Mindy and join. And did you know that if you become an affiliate for only $20 more, then you can get all of your friends to purchase products, and you get the benefit of that. So
yep, and it's only $20.
Only $20.
And you get a free website.
Yes. And then if you want to, you get these wonderful shirts. Hempworx. So Hempworx. CBD oils come into your life and make you a happy, more quality of life type of person.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Anyway. All right, you guys, we're out of here.
Bye-bye.
Bye.